So this is an example of one of the ball valves that kind of broke because it's so corroded that the handles are breaking. And we have other issues with other ball valves that don't hold. So I can't do a pressure test. I can't do isolation to make sure that one zone is isolated from another.
And where did this one come from?
That's one of the air scoops that was leaking. We replaced with a newer style air scoop. It's called a spiral vent.
Okay.
So that one's already been replaced. We have replaced this elbow was leaking. We got a new isolation valve because that one broke. New spiral vent if you step over here.
Okay, yeah, I
So
see
that's
that.
new. The pump itself is new because they don't make the flanges for that for the existing pump that was there.
Okay.
So we had to replace that pump. So you got a brand new pump there, brand new pump there, new mixing valve that was seized. So the mixing valve that tempers the water to the baseboard versus the in-floor radiant, you have to keep those at two different temperatures. You don't want to run 180 degrees in the in-floor radiant. You don't want your floors that warm. All of this piping, we had multiple leaks throughout here. This is where that air scoop was. So that whole section here has been replaced. Fittings that didn't hold or had corroded. Some of this stuff where you see like the green on there is example of the corrosion that happens from the minerals getting outside the pipe and into the joints and whatever.
Okay.
So these two manifolds right here, these we use the remaining end from the manifold that we replaced down there to fix that. That one we had to rebuild. We just made a manifold because I didn't want to go buy a 16 valve manifold for that.
Good, thank you.
And these are the ball valves that we're talking about that sometimes hold, sometimes some of them don't. We can't really tell. So we've been pressurizing the whole system, but a lot of the isolation valves don't hold. They don't hold pressure. They don't fully shut off.
Sure.